Yo, welcome to the stream, everyone. Big up, big up, big up. Ugh. The fuck? Ugh. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Chris CFC 2.0 show. Welcome for you lot to join. Big up, up. I've done a stream earlier on, and it was quite a good stream. So I thought I'd do a part 2 to it. So, evening, take your seats. Let's go. As I said, guys, welcome to the stream. I done a one earlier on, and yeah, it was pretty good stream. We had Veli on, G Block came on for the first time. We had Debla, Cam, Seven. I think we spent most of the show cursing Brian Hull, but you know, we don't really need any help doing that. You kind of yeah, he basically puts the noose around his own neck. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reduce this timer a little bit. I normally like to give people a bit of time to join, so bring it down to a minute. Got a minute to win it, and then we'll start this. Yeah, normally at this point I would be playing my intro, but my iPhone got wet, and yeah, for some reason it's not letting me go in. for some reason the 0 button doesn't work. So Adam, Chris, CFC Chris coming live and direct from Philadelphia. Yeah, do you know what? A tub of Philadelphia cheese is as close as I'm going to get to Philadelphia right now. I couldn't even make it to Porto. Hello. What in the name of Cocoa Pops is going on in here then? I don't know, Rubber, you tell me. We've only just kicked off. But yeah, I think Adam and Rubber, you was here earlier. So you actually kind of saw what happened earlier, which was quite funny. It was nice to have Veli on. Right, let me share my screen with you. I had done an Enter the Debenhams, right? That rap, right? Now, as you can see, it's here, right? But there's there should be another one that was like, and that's disappeared. Like
bad CD. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Ben Shermans? Enter the JD Sports. Who's gonna buy those nights? I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent to the mic to roll my tongue down.
Yeah, that is kind of a bit of a piss take, really. You know, Mr. Blobby puts out a work of art on my behalf, and yeah, he puts out a work of art on my behalf, and I've checked on Blobby's channel and it's gone. So apart from me playing it on other lives that are on my channel, yeah, it's gone. You know, Brian Hell and his I Done the Door for 30 years. Brian Hell's I Done the Door for 30 years rap is still about, but someone, you know, I'm pretty sure Blobby didn't take it off himself. Somebody probably had him struck or something. Why do people do that, man? Have each other struck? Fair enough. Have your beef, right? If you don't like someone, say to them, look, I don't like you, whatever. But don't get their channel struck, man. Like I've been doing this for 4 years and I've only ever once contemplated striking someone, and that was easy when he said that I got sacked for sexually abusing a work colleague and admitted he was lying. What did I come on here to do? I came on here to do something. I came on here to do something, and I actually have forgotten what I wanted to do. I don't want riffraff coming in. Yeah, I don't want riffraff coming in. If you're a wanker, fuck off. If you're decent, then yeah, you're welcome to come in. Let me pin the link. when I share things, it's best I take the camera off. So guys, ladies and gents, it is an open panel. If any of you want to jump in. I tried to jump on thingies, but he was AFK. So I literally got soaked when I went out. I went shopping earlier. I was going to go to Asda, but I ended up going to Sainsbury's. And my normal shop, I normally shop fortnightly, right? And if I need anything in between, like milk or anything, you know, I do that. But my average fortnightly shop in Asda costs about 80 quid. Sainsbury's is bloody expensive, man. Big up, Ed. How you doing, geezer? Yeah, the shop I do in Asda, that's normally 80 quid. Fucking £106. Like, that's liberty takes. But there was something I wanted to, 1 second. There was something I wanted to play a sec. Oh, there you go. It is quite typical. Insurance are repairing my iPhone at the moment. So I'm literally, they're repairing my iPhone. So I'm literally on the old 8, and it got wet today. And where you put your password in, the zero button isn't really working. So it's a good job I get my phone back tomorrow. £60 on that on Haribo. Okay, I'll actually take that as a compliment, because you know, if that was Brian Hull in the comments, he'll be saying, "Oh, that'll be £60 on free light and free dark." You know, no offense, but those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. You know, when you snort coke on a daily basis, you know, whether I was a junkie or not, which I'm not, you know, I've sorted my shit out. Like, even if I was, right, you know, you're a fucking coke addict, Brian. Yeah, like, who the fuck are you to fucking judge? No offense. Like, no one on YouTube, is qualified to judge, right? Yeah. And to be honest, when it comes to people having an opinion on me, unless it's in life friends or my family, right? You know, when it comes to YouTube, I will, you know, I listen to my community, right? And some of the advice I've been given, has been good, and I do respect my community's opinion and stuff. But if somebody in the YouTube community slags me off, or calls me a cunt or whatever, you know, am I going to lose any sleep over it? Not particularly. you know. But saying that, when I first came to YouTube, right, things did actually bother me. I will be honest. Like, when you're new to YouTube, you kind of think, oh shit, you're live, and for some reason, you think like you're live on the BBC and millions of people are watching you. But then you realize it's just a small portion of YouTube, and most of the people are decent. And to be honest, when people have voiced, big up Helen. Helen, don't apologize. He fucking deserved everything he got. And yeah, do you know what? I would rather have one of you than 1,000 Brian Hells, you know. But thanks, you know, thanks for yeah, tuning in and that. But don't ever apologize on Brian, man. You know, you did nothing wrong, and he was trying to bait you and Ninin, and then he's, you know, he's trying to say that he's coming in. You know, at the end of the day, no offense, but if you can't be on YouTube, right? If you can't take criticism, right? And he's not you, Brian. You're not new to this, Brian. You had a channel long before I did, right? So you know the deal, Brian, right? You know, not everyone's gonna like you, and expect people in the side chat to voice negative opinions on you. You know, to be honest, yeah, I've noticed in me, people actually do like me. You know, sometimes when I tell the odd white lie, or, you know, most of the time when I get stick from people, you know, it's self-inflicted, and, you know, people aren't trolling me. They're just responding to, or they're pointing out an inconsistency. But, you know, I don't really chat shit about other people. Sometimes, you know, I lie about my life to kind of deflect people away from my narrative, because I've seen what giving out too much information can do to people. But, you know, yeah, you know, I would ask any one of you now to give me an example where I have actually lied on someone else and said, X, Y, or Joe Schmo's done this when Joe Schmo hasn't. Like, everything, you know, I've ever got heat for has been me chatting shit about me, you know. So Luke was right when I was on his the other day. He goes, you know, the reason he gives me chances because I don't slag people off. Like, you know, it's like when I say things that ain't true, they're about me. So, you know, but yeah, you can't be on YouTube if you can't take the heat. Brian, you've been doing this longer than me, right? You're a grown ass man, right? If I can take criticism, right, and you know, if I can take the odd person dissing me, then, you know, fucking hell, grow up, Brian. And you said you came in all respectful. You didn't, right? You were slagging off Seven. You were saying calling Luke gay, Luke, and you were saying that Luke's trying to be the Wasp, and he's trying to take over the Hive. And yeah, me and Luke haven't always seen eye to eye, but I respect Luke, and he's part of my community. And, you know, I'm not going to have you sit there slagging him off. Just like if you were slagging me off, he would easily have my back. Sorry guys, I'm just checking out a bit of you lot must be aware of Gemcatcher's channel. There's quite a good bit of content on there. I'm just and yeah, Brian was pretty disgusting. He said the N-word to when Veli was on mine earlier, and I'm pretty sure it was him that porn bombed me earlier. And he called Omar the racist P word. So Brian, you were racist. You were probably behind that porn bomb. Luckily, I covered my screen just in the nick of, but I still deleted the video just in case. Yeah, you were trying to bait Helen and Nin on my panel, right? You know, and you're saying that Nin has never jumped. Nin's been on my panel quite a few times, and you know, I'm sure if Helen or anyone wants to jump on my panel, the link's there. You know, not everyone likes to do the panel thing, and people can be part of a show just as much. You know, there's no one on my panel right now, but I'm still engaging. I'm still, do you know what I'm saying? So people can engage how they want. Yeah, I'm not going to say, you know, if I wanted people only to be on panel, I would disable the side chat where no one could comment. But I don't do that, Brian. So don't, yeah, you're literally trying to intimidate your way to make women jump on the panel. And then when they don't want to jump on to speak to you, so that's why I kicked you off. But anyway, before I carry on, when I did kick him off earlier, I don't know if you've seen my community posts, but this is what I got for my trouble. I'm not going to read it out. Actually, wait, I am going to read it out. This is actually funny. You fucking idiot, Chris. I was respectful and you booted me. No more chances. No more chances. Who the fuck are you? Like, this ain't fucking Monopoly where you got the chance cards and the community chest. This is fucking YouTube, right? And then it's funny then, and then we have a disagreement, and then I'm a dirty fucking heroin addict, 2 dark, 1 white. It's, yeah, all right. What about Brian? I've overcome my addiction. What about you though? What do you say? When you're so poor, what do you say? Oh, I'll have half a gram of coke. Yeah, yeah. You know, you'd have been all nice to me if I didn't boot you off the panel there, right? But as soon as I'm not gonna let you disrespect regulars on my panel and side chat, you know, you fucking idiot, Chris. I was respectful. First of all, you weren't respectful, right? I don't just boot people off. We're adults, right? Yeah. Very rarely have I kicked people off, right? And I think the only people I've ever kicked off is Chrissy Morris and you, Brian. And then you come onto my panel and you're like, oh, Chris, you don't have to worry. I'm not going to porn bomb you. Why do you think I would worry about you porn bombing me, Brian? Why? Big up, Mandy. Why do you think, Brian, I would be fearful of you porn bombing me? Oh, because you've done it before. So don't porn bomb someone in the past and then be surprised when they're on solo layout, you know. And no offense, how I lay out my panels down to me. But yeah, let me just. Oh, do you know what? I was going to play a bit of that from earlier, but it's been deleted. I had to delete it. So basically, as I said, done a stream earlier, about 3 hours long. It was quite a good stream. Veli came on for the first time. Oh, for fuck's sake. The bloody wind just blew down. Yeah, the wind blew down my Chelsea plaque. You know, I'm not called Chris CFC for nothing. Stamford Bridge, SW6. Maybe that's a bad omen that blew down. Maybe the world is trying to tell me that Chelsea are going to lose their next game on the weekend. You know, that Chelsea plaque falling down, you know, is an omen that that Chelsea are going to lose their next game. But yeah, I can't even show you guys what happened earlier, even though quite a few of you are here from earlier. Ed, were you here earlier? I know you were, Helen. I know you were, Rubber. I know you were, Adam. But Mandy, you weren't here. But anyway, it was pretty good. Yeah, basically it was me, Debla, Seven, Cam, Omar, and Veli basically ripping into Brighton, which, to be honest, you don't do yourself any favours when you say the P word and the N word. It is funny though, because before I joined YouTube, right, the N word and the P word were just racial terminologies. But since I joined YouTube, right, the P word can also mean paedophile and the N word can also mean nonce. So like if someone says, oh, he said the P word or the N word, I'm sitting there like scratching my head. I'm like, what, in the racist way or in the like noncy way? And but yeah, he done it in the racialist way, and you know, I don't give a fuck. When you're racist, right, and you're on someone else's panel, technically the person who's undergone the racial attack, if they complain, like, you know, when Brian called Omar the P word, you know, had Omar took offense to it, you know, it's a good job, you know, Omar, I get on with Omar, but if he didn't like me, he could have gone to YouTube and struck me for racism. And yeah, Brian, it's like, I bet you wouldn't say the racist P and N word on your own channel, would you? That's what I mean. People do things on other people's platforms that they wouldn't do on their own. It's like Moon, right? On her own platform, yeah, she was still Moan and that, you know. Moon, I like, you know, I call her Moan, or you know, I've had a couple of nicknames for Moon. One of them was Moon the Buffoon, and then one was Moan. But I've noticed, yeah, when she's on her own platform, you know, she will still bitch and whine, but you know, when she's on Rick's or something, that's when, you know, the real nasty shit comes out. It's like, you know, oh, you know, if somebody reports me for this, at least it's Rick's head that's on the chopping block, not mine. You know, yeah, my channel will still be standing long after Rick's channel's faded into the dust. And I actually felt sorry for Rick. I think he got up to 997 subs. He was 3 away from 1,000, right? Now, as much as I don't like Rick, right? Because our disagreement stemmed over something petty, right? And I've noticed a lot of stuff on here starts over pettiness, right? But quite a few times I've tried to be the bigger man, and I've tried to go over there and make peace, right? But what do you get? You get his bitches. Let me get this fucking Brian thing off the screen, man. Let's not give him any more clout. Yeah. Every time you want to talk to E, right, he's got people like Moon and all that to deflect. And with Easy, right, if you get him one on one, right, you can actually have a conversation, right? And you can actually get somewhere. But then Moon will see that me and Rick, we're talking, we're sorting things out, and she's like, nah, I'm not having that. And she jumps in, and then Rick will flip flop. Like and yeah. At least with Rodney, yeah, he knew his platform. At least he said, right, yeah, I let Esau on because he's someone I know that will come on my panel. Like he's someone I can rely on to come on panel, right? But Rick, yeah, he doesn't even, he's got the cheek to say that my platform, people are running my platform. Yeah, that's bullshit. I run my own platform. Yeah, I say what I want when I want. And cut a long story short, like I'll give you an example of Rick. When they're dealing with us lot, right? They don't like it level pegging. Like supposing there's 5 of them on their panel, and you know, I remember one time I was on there talking, and I think it was Banterline or someone jumped in, and Moon was like, kick Chris out, you know, and basically he kicked me out, right? So basically, he takes orders from Moon on his own platform, but I sussed it out. They don't want. They want to deal with people one on one. They want the advantage. They want like 5 of them versus one person, you know, because for a couple of minutes, yeah, it was Banterline. For a couple of minutes, me and Banterline were fucking ripping into them, and we were putting things to them that weren't making them look good, that they couldn't answer. And anyway, yeah, cut a long story short, fucking, I run my own fucking show. I go live when I want. Fucking and he tried to say that me and Luke were getting paid to we were getting super chats to say things that certain people wanted us to say. Well, I've turned off my super chats. you know, my super chats haven't been banned. You know, I could turn them on right now if I wanted to. You know, my channel hasn't been struck. I choose to turn them off because I don't believe personally that I put enough time and effort into YouTube to profit from it. And at least with Luke, right? He goes live a lot more. He makes content. He does his musical videos and stuff. You know, if I was putting more time into it, maybe I'd consider it. But you know, yeah, my super chat is off by choice. But I noticed also, I noticed with Rick, he likes to copy things that me and Luke are doing. It's like, I think Luke got monetized a bit before me, and when Easy saw that me and Luke were monetized, he was like, I feel left out. I've got to be monetized. And then he had to take it to a next level where he had to do memberships, right? You know, don't get me wrong, anyone can run their channel how they want. I'm not saying don't do this, don't do that, right? You know, there's nothing wrong if somebody's put the time and, you know, because YouTube don't let anyone be able to super chat, right? You need over 500-600 subs, right? So to get 500-600 subs, I think that person's put the work in. But you know, yeah, personally, instead of YouTube getting 30% of my super chats, I would rather anyone who ever thinks of super chatting just donate it to charity, man. You know, I appreciate people that have super chatted in the past. Because I've deactivated my super chat about 3 months ago, but I think in the 2 months that I did have my super chats up, I think I made about £700-800, and yeah, I you know, I appreciate that. I gave some of it away, you know, in competitions. Someone Luke, someone here. I monthly donate to the NSPCC, you know, but yeah, enough about the money. But it's like some people, they just, yeah, they see someone doing something and they're like, oh, I've got to do that, you know. Plus, yeah, it's not, sometimes with me as well. I'll big up Danny, pal. How you doing? A lot of the time with me, you know, to be honest, instead of coming back or finishing work or whatever, instead of firing up my own life, quite a lot of the time, I would rather jump on someone else's. I'd rather support someone else's cause. You know, when you jump on someone else's live, you can go in and out when you want. You haven't got to check someone's trying to get in. You haven't got to make sure you're not, see, like I've done now, I'm missing the side chat. You don't miss the side chat, you know. Don't get me wrong, I do like having a channel, going live, having a bit of banter, but sometimes if you're tired and that, it is a lot easier just to jump on someone else's. Liquid Avenue, how are you doing, mate? But yeah, we were talking New Year's resolutions earlier before I was rudely interrupted by Brian. And when I say rudely, the air quotes come up. Yeah, I'm still trying to think of New Year's resolutions. A common one is to give up smoking cigarettes, and I've kind of switched. I haven't given up cigarettes, but I vape, a half vape. You know, I kind of go between the two. I know people that have just switched to vapes and they don't smoke no more, but I don't know. I enjoy the vape, but it just doesn't do the job of a cigarette that a cigarette does anyway. But yeah, I have pinned the link, right? Guys, can any of you just stick a 1 in the chat if the link's been pinned? Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, I did get some money, but I turned off my monetization liquid, mate, by choice. You know, even though everyone's adults and if they want to donate, they can. I just don't believe I'm putting enough time into it. And you know, as I said, as much as I don't like Rick, do I think? Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I did pin a link. As much as I don't like Rick, do I think he should be monetized? Yeah, I actually do, because he had a previous channel that had 997 subs, and I will give it to the guy. He does love going live, and there was one there was one day he done 7 fucking lives in a day, 7 lives in a day, and it's like, you know, that is dedication. Also, it's an addiction, but it's dedication, right? And as I said, yeah, like, you know, Luke is really consistent. He goes live at least 5 times a week, and he creates content. So Luke puts the work in. As much as I hate to say it, yeah, I think Rick, yeah, has earned the right to be monetized. Whether people in his community would donate, I doubt it. They seem like a pretty, yeah, their community ain't like our community. Their community are kind of, I just get the feeling that their community are kind of tight-wadded, greedy. I get the impression a lot of them are on the rock and roll dole. Like, there's nothing wrong being on a dole. I was on a dole for a couple of years before I got my job. My only point about being on the dole is when you're on the dole, you're not really in a financial position to like super chat someone 20 quid. You know, you're living hand to mouth as it is, you know. Rubber, you nutter. What's number 4? Like, okay. You should have put number 2, rubber. That would have confused me a bit more. Like, you know. So Liquid Avenue, you know, you said, 1 second, you get nothing from YouTube. Is that because you haven't got enough subs? Is that because you're not monetized? Is it because you are monetized but no one super chats to you? Big up Athena, how you doing, darling? You know, I think I checked out your channel before, and I swear you had quite a few. You know what? I'm gonna check your channel. I'm not gonna do it live online though. But I swear you had like 1 point something K or something ridiculous like 400K. Like, so not 400, 4K or something. Um, but that's what I mean. Like, when I got a notification from YouTube saying that I could be monetized, I actually just when you got 1.1, you got 1.16 thousand. So literally you got 1160 something subs. You got like double the subs than me, but you got 215 videos. We're kind of on the same video level, but I don't know if your channel is monetized or not. I don't know, Chris. Oh, you don't do live streams. You don't have to do a live stream, Liquid, to receive super chats, right? Even if when you say live streams, do you mean panels? Because what basically once you get over 500 subs, and this ain't a given, right? It's up to YouTube as well. Like, technically, you need 1,000 subs. 1,000 subs will monetize you for adverts, right? But monetization from adverts, when you've only got 1,000 subs, you know, you're gonna get nothing. You need at least over 100,000 subs, and you need to be getting at least 200-300K views per video to make money from advertising, right? You know, if technically you've got 1,160 subs, you could go to your YouTube settings, you could monetize, but literally, basically, like if someone plays your video, for example, if anyone goes to my channel and plays a video, it will take you straight to my video. There'll be no adverts. You know, like normally, like if you watch a big channel, like normally there's a long advert. Sometimes you can skip it after 6 seconds, or sometimes there's two. You know, when you get to 1,000 subs, you can do the adverts, but having 1,000 subs, you probably make about 20 pence a month. But once you get over, once you get over 500, 600 subs, if your account has been relatively well behaved, YouTube can offer you early monetization in the super chat sense. Now, the reason YouTube like to let people monetize super chats is because they get 30%. You know, I think Luke said he made a couple of grand 1 month. So if YouTube are getting 30%, every grand someone gets in super chats, YouTube are getting £300. So, YouTube is a free app. That's how apps like YouTube make their money, through monetization. And when people have big channels, and they got like they're getting millions of views and they've got millions of subs. Any advertisement companies that pay these big channels money to advertise at the start of their videos, YouTube are getting a cut of that as well, you know. And you'll be surprised, you know, YouTube probably make more money from super chats charging 30% than they would do if the YouTube app cost £5 and everyone downloaded it, you know. Because if it was a one-off £5 payment for YouTube, that's just one-off. Super chats are reoccurring, you know. When apps are free, they've got to make money somehow. But yeah, you don't literally Liquid. You don't have to do a live panel show to it takes one a hole to complain in your anger. Is it worse? Listen, right? That's the thing with YouTube, right? You can't rely on it, yeah, as well, because 1 month someone might make £1,000, bearing in mind YouTube are getting 30%. So let's say £700. The next month, you might make £100 and you're only getting 70, and it's not a guaranteed income, right? So, and also as well, another reason why I turned off my monetization is because I forget the whole facts and that, but because I've got a legal, legit job, you've got to declare earnings, and yeah, basically, if for example your community were generous to you for 3 to 6 months, right, and you made quite a lot of money, you've got to declare that, right? And then supposing you weren't able to do streams anymore, or you fell out with your community, or for whatever reason, yeah, I forget the whole malarkey, but the main reason I turned it off is because I don't go live long enough as often. Now I'm working, plus most of the time it's after 10, 11, it's antisocial hours. But yeah, I do believe certain people that are monetized deserve to be monetized, and there's certain people that are monetized that I don't think should be. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and go through reasons why. At the end of the day, YouTube are the ones that decide all that. It ain't my platform, it's YouTube's. But yeah, most of the time though, all I will say on the subject is most people that are able to monetize their channel, to be able to monetize your channel, you put the time and effort in, you know. All right, Kosha, Athena, the reason I say easy, now this is gonna hurt, as I don't like Easy Rick, right? I don't like the guy. He lied. Thank God he admitted he lied, but he said that I got the sack. He phoned up my work and I got the sack for sexually abusing a female colleague, right? It's one thing to call someone a nonce, but to create a narrative around it, that's even sicker, right? But with him, he had a channel that had 997 subs. One day, he done 7 streams in a day, right? Now, if we were going on, do I think he should be monetized because he's a nice guy, then it will be no. But if it was, as he put the time and effort into it, then yeah, I do think he has. He's put the time in and he's put the effort of being a wanker in. But at the end of the day, that's the thing. If I ran YouTube, part of me would think, yeah, he's put the time in, but because of what he's done to me, if it was my choice, I wouldn't monetize him. I'd be like, fuck off, right? I'm not monetizing a channel that's gonna fucking spread lies about someone in a sexual way that ain't true. So personally, I wouldn't. If it was up to me, I would take his monetization off him, right? Because he's using it in a negative way. But I can see why YouTube would do it. You know, so yeah. So he allowed you. One sec, Chris. Do you realize? No, I didn't realize that. Do you know what, Mandy? That doesn't surprise me. These people ain't nice people, Mandy. But before I read that, I did actually say that the only reason I think he should is because of time he put in. But as I said, if it was down to me, because of what he's done to me, like I wouldn't ever promote a channel to be monetized that's gonna say someone's been sacked for sexually abusing staff members when they haven't. And just like what happened to you, I wouldn't allow a channel to be monetized if they're doxing people, period. You know, in my rules, yeah, that come along. 1 second. In my rules, yeah, it says no doxing and shit like that. So yeah, maybe it didn't come out as I meant it. I can understand why YouTube did, because YouTube are just seeing the numbers, the subs. You know, they're not seeing the hate he's spreading. But Mandy, I do not condone that at all. And personally, if it was up to me, I would take his monetization off him, and I would send a bill to him and make him pay everyone back. Sorry, I am getting to the comments, guys. I wonder why. Yeah. Sorry, I do sometimes get caught up in the combo. I should be on the ball a bit more. So if I promise you, I will get to your comments. If I'm not getting to them right away, forgive me. But yeah, I do not condone doxing on any shape or form. If any of you were watching my previous live, Brian was trying to dox people, and I was say Brian even doxed himself, the fucking idiot. And I even said to Brian, yeah, I don't even care if it's you, someone else. Yeah, I don't have doxing on here, right? And you know, just because you've fallen out with someone, you should never ever put someone's fucking private details out on YouTube. Easy allowed Mandy and her family to be doxxed with videos on his channel. Can I ask a question, Mandy? How did Easy get hold of your private information? You know, because like, was it a slip up on your part? Were they proper fucking? Were they proper like Were they proper like in investigation mode? Were they stalking through your Facebook? Because some of the lengths, I've seen people go to, right, on here, you know, to find out information, right? Some of the lengths I've seen people yeah, kosher. As I said, right, I'm not, listen, right, even if it was someone I didn't like, right, if it was someone from my community, for example, that came on my panel, like let's say Bops came on here and doxed Sean, for example, right, even though I don't like Sean and I like Bops, yeah, I would still say, Bops, look, yeah, allow doxing my man, right, just because I like you or I don't like you, my values and principles are the same, right? I don't like doxing, period, right? Now, you know, if it was somebody from my community wanting to dox someone, I'll be like, Bops, mate, you got your own platform, you know, no offense, you know, you're my YouTube pal, I respect you, but can you do that over on yours? So, you know, obviously, when it's someone from that I consider my side of the community that gets doxxed, yeah, it does trigger me a bit more. And you know, oh, here we go. Easy play the Pink Panther doc in the channel. Do you know what? Right, that is so funny. Easy wants to sit there. You know, I don't know what Athena Manley. I don't know what you look like, right? But Easy's not really in a position to talk about fucking looks. You know, it's not like he's gonna win fucking the sexiest man of England award. You know, I'm not the best looking guy, but I am who I am. You know, I'm happy in myself. You know, I never used to be happy in myself. You know, it's only been recently since, you know, but yeah, it's took me a while to be comfortable in my own skin and that. But it goes back to that saying, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And Jupiter wants to laugh about appearances. No offense, Jupiter, right? But there is a certain video you put out there trying to look all sexy, and do you know how much of a fucking idiot you look like? And you know, I would play that right now, yeah, just to give you a taste of your own medicine. But I know what you do. You'll strike me straight away because you're a snitch. You know, 1 second. Check DM Mandy. What do you mean check? Oh, have you, Helen? What do you mean? Have you direct messaged Mandy or something? So what, Mandy? So I'm assuming then Pink Panther had your photos and your address, and then Pink Panther gave them to Jupiter and Easy, then that's what I'm getting from that. Because you're saying, oh, 1 second, here we go. Pink Panther got info. Oh, this is getting more deeper. So what, Mandy, you know Tommy Robinson then, yeah? That's the thing. A lot of stuff fucking happens on fucking YouTube, right? And when I wasn't working, yeah, like 2001 to the end of, right? I was doing lives all the fucking time. I knew what was going on. I fucking, you know, and now people tell me things and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like Chartel told me a few things the other day that I weren't aware of about, I think it was about, I can't remember who it was about, but it's like I'm the last person to know. And sometimes that is a good thing because a lot of the shit is pretty negative, and I just think it's sad, you know. It's a lot easier for people to be nice than it is for people to be negative. And what, you know, I don't know. I'll big up Nin. How you doing? But I'm not racist, yeah. But if I was racist, yeah, which I'm not, right, I would not freely put it around YouTube. Or if I was homophobic against gay people, right, I wouldn't, oh, you know, yeah, I wouldn't, that would be something that I wouldn't want to be online. You know, for certain people that don't have their face out online, you know, they can say the N word and the P word in a racial sense. You know, people like Esau that just come on, you know, people that don't know his name. Yeah, people like him can do that kind of shit. But my face and my name are out there, and you know, and yeah, just just the way some people are so quick to dox, to be racist, it just shocks me because, you know, I'm from London, right? And London is the most ethnic diverse city in the world, not even in the UK, in the fucking world, right? London has the most diverse ethnicities out of any city in the whole world, right? I was brought up around Asian people, Somalian people, Jewish people, Chinese people, Eastern European people, you name it. So, you know, for me to see racism is like, maybe because I've grown around different cultures, I've learned to accept them, I guess. But for some people that are racist, I don't get it. Nah, do you know what? Listen, yeah, I ain't no fucking oil painting, yeah, but fucking, I don't claim to be anything I'm not, right? You know, I've had my share of girlfriends and stuff, right? And yeah, I'm single at the moment. But you know, I think I did say Jupiter was fat. Oh, yeah. I definitely believe she looks like a mess in that video where she looks trying to be sexy, right? Would I say she's fat? She's not obese, but yeah, she could lose a bit of weight. There was a time that I was overweight. I've always been slim, but I split up with one of my ex-girlfriends about 5-6 years ago, and I put on a couple of stone, which I've got rid of now. But looks ain't the be all and end all. But my point is, don't throw stones when you're in a fucking glass house. You know, the people like Easy and Jupiter want to slag off how people look when they're no fucking oil paintings themselves. And I would rather have a friend who had a fucking nice fucking personality, who was a decent person, than someone who was nice to look at. Now, no offense, you know, Easy, I'm a straight guy, so, you know, with me, I can look at a bloke and think, oh, he's an ugly cunt. I can't look at a bloke and think he's sexy. I can look at a bloke and think, I can see how he might get attractive birds and that. But no offense, Rick, mate, but yeah, you're in no position to talk about looks. Dupes, you ain't my cup of tea. All I would say to you is, if I was you, I would keep Hector, because if you two split up, you know, it will be a lot harder for you to get a new boyfriend slash husband than it would be for him to get a new girlfriend slash wife. So if I was you, I would keep Hector, personally. I am going through the comments, guys. Yeah, yeah. It's all about makeup, yeah, and stuff like that. I've noticed any avatar you see of dupes, it's all fucking airbrushed, it's all fucking filtered. Yeah, with me, right? Yeah, I don't even know why I'm gonna say this, but on my family's life, I've never ever used a social media filter. All the photos of me, talking about photos, right? I was in Richmond the other day, yeah. I want to show you something. I want to show you something quickly. There was this bear, right? Oh my God, there was this bear, right? And there was this bear, you know, because it's Christmas and that. Yeah, guys, it is an open panel. Big up the 41 in the house if you want to jump in. There was a bear, right? Because of Christmas. And what the hell? What the hell? What happened to that post? No, that's Richmond Station. One sec. I'll find it in a second. Maybe my phone's dried out a bit. Yeah, yeah. All Jupiter's pictures are airbrushed. You know, it's not like she would wake up and take a selfie of her just waking up out of bed, you know. It is actually quite sad. because there was a time when I was actually new to YouTube, right? I actually looked up to Jupiter. Like, she was somebody that, um, whatever what she said, she stood by, and what her values were. She actually stood by her values. She was like, I believe in this. I will not be told by anyone where to go, this and that. And I respected that, right? And looking back on it now, I actually pity her. It's like, normally people start off being hated, right? Then they alter their ways and then they become liked. But to go from being liked and respected to fucking hated, like, it's like she's done it in reverse, you know, and and it's just embarrassing now. It's like every time she goes live, Luke just like Luke's good at doing with me. Like when I chat bullshit, you know, like people have got to realize that even me, that people ain't stupid, right? Now, at least with me, like when I have not always been up front, right? I haven't been bullshitting about other people. It's been about myself. The dishonesty has been focused on myself. Now, most of the time, that's to deflect what's really going on in my life, because this is YouTube, and I do get the feeling sometimes after seeing what happened to Taffy getting the sack and that, it does worry me sometimes. But that could happen to me. But the only difference is, I think Taffy got the sack because he he brought his company into disrepute. Not only did he do a live showing where he worked, but I think, didn't he pull a sickie or something? And he was, anyway. But cut a long story short, um, because I'm not racist, homophobic, even if um, people did find out where I worked and said to my boss, Chris has got a YouTube channel, I don't think I wouldn't get the sack for that anyway. I haven't revealed where I work. I haven't made my company look bad. I haven't took time off work and said that I'm sick when I'm not. So yeah, I don't think I get the sack in that sense. But I've seen the lengths people go to. I will get to the side chat in a second. I have seen the lengths people go to, and with me, if I was to lose my job, it wouldn't just be my job; it would be my accommodation as well, because I live in staff accommodation. So even though, if anyone did find out where I worked and even phoned up the landlord, even though I don't think there'll be grounds to sack me, I'm always thinking the worst. So, I don't, yeah, fucking, so a lot of the time I do it as diversion tactics. But instead of looking like an idiot, saying something, and then people realizing it ain't what I said it was, I'm just instead of coming up with things, I've just decided that when it comes to my personal life, I'll just be like, you know what, that's my business. Um, yeah. If I can't answer something uh how it is, then I'll just say, you know what, because it's like I don't do it like, you know, to mug people off or make people look stupid. Like, the intent behind it isn't bad, but people, like, I can understand how people are thinking, oh, he's saying this, he's trying to take us for mugs and that, and that's not how it is. You know, I'm a decent person. I'm not a bad guy. Do you know what I mean? But let me see what's happening in the side chat. Yeah, I am on Telegram. Thanks for fucking reminding me, Mandy, because I need to I need to fucking take Brian off Telegram. I know not everyone likes the dude, but sometimes it has been good for bringing things to my attention that need to be brought to my attention. You know, there's like, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, I guess. But it's a new year, and yeah, to be honest, as much as this is just classed as entertainment, right? And I still, I'm starting to change my views on, it's like, I used to be like, I used to have the mentality of, as long as I haven't got proven paperwork in front of me that this guy is a woman beater or a nonce or has raped anyone, right? Whatever people have said about said person, I will deal with that person as they are with me. But that's the thing. It's like, certain things people do wrong. Do I believe that people are entitled to second chances? Yeah, I do. But certain things I don't. It's like with the kids' charity, it's like, even though he went to prison and in the eyes of the law, he served his time, right? And I'm all for second chances and that. You know, that is just something that is proper low, first of all. And secondly, how can you believe in someone and want to give them the chance for a second chance when they're still up to their same bullshit of trying to intimidate women and hanging around with fucking nasty people? Like, maybe if we could all see that Brian was genuinely, big up the 50 in the house. Thanks for tuning in. It is an open panel, by the way. The link's pinned. Even if he was genuine and everyone could see that he was genuinely sorry and he wanted to turn over a new leaf, but yeah, I think he's only sorry he got caught, to be honest. How he can come out on my panel earlier saying the racial N word and the racial P word, yeah, he called Veli a nigger, and he called Omar a packy and that, and there was no need for it. There was no fucking need for it. And to do it on my fucking panel is disrespecting me. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Sometimes I might butt in at the wrong time. At least when I'm on a panel on my own, I can't interrupt people. But yeah, sometimes when I'm on a panel with other people, right? Sometimes, you know, I might get the timing wrong or whatever, right? And, you know, if talking was an Olympic sport, I'd probably win gold. You know, fucking, if I was on someone else's panel, I would treat that panel like it was my own. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm on someone else's panel. The risk ain't mine. Do you know what I mean? So basically, when someone comes on my panel, what I'm trying to say is, if they're gonna dox people, if they're gonna be homophobic or racialist or racist or whatever, then not only are they disrespecting the person they're being racist to or doxing or being homophobic to, but they're dissing me as well. And, you know, don't get it twisted, yeah, because I'm a nice guy. Don't think that I'm a mug and I'm a fucking soft touch. You know, I will give people slack, more slack than they fucking deserve. But, you know, it gets to a point. Let me see what the side chat's saying. I don't know what you're going on about there, Athena. Yeah, liquid's all right, man. Why is there any reason you don't think you should have one? Liquid's always been up front with me. But guys, if you ever see anyone misusing their spanners, do let me know, because no, I just want to see the side chat a minute, make sure. Nah. Earlier, Ed, you say that he'll be on my panel tomorrow. He won't. He will only be on my panel if people on my panel have got something to say to him. It's like, I listen, yeah, Ham Howitzer, right? They can try and dox me, but they got to find me first. And I will get round to giving you a spanner, but I need to do it on my phone. For some reason, when I click here, when I go to add as mod, wait, oh, you can't even see that, but yeah, it won't. Listen, right? When I used to be new to YouTube, right? I told Brian I live in Southall, right? I didn't tell him what road I live on. I said I live off Lady Margaret Road. This is when I was living in Southall, and he was going around like, I know where you live, Southall, Lady Margaret Road. Like he was using info that I put out there myself. But at the end of the day, unless the only way I will get doxed is if someone sees me, someone comes in to my place of work, happens to come to the bar and be like, oh, I'll have a pint of Stella, and I'd be like, oh, hey, Chris CFC, fucking hell, man, or, you know, but then again, and as I said, even if they did, as long as I don't bring my work into disrepute, but all I will say is, if I, you know, my name is out there anyway. I put my name out there myself. Yeah. My name's out there myself. Everyone knows my name's Chris Evans. I put that out there. I never put my address out there. I said what area I live in before. Now I've got different, you know, now I've got responsibilities. Yeah, thanks. Now I've got, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. As much as people snitched on Taffy did bring his company into disrepute. He had his he said where he worked, and just saying where you work is enough to bring your company into disrepute. And I think as well, he said that he was sick one day, and I'm not sure, this might be someone else, but was it Taffy that said he was sick one day? And that was the day that he was on YouTube. I'm not particularly sure. I feel like Ostrich today, man. Like Ostrich doesn't have panelists, right? He just sits there and engages with his audience, right? You know, earlier on, I had like 6-7 people on when I went live earlier, and now, like, you know, I'm just engaging with the audience, and that's how I mean. Like, the audience are just as important as people on the panel. You know, there's 50 in the house, but yeah, at the end of the day, I do believe that what goes around comes around. You know, whether it's karma or yin yang, you know, I just believe you kind of get in life what you give in life. And I don't know when, how, but these moons, these Jupiters, these easies and all that, spreaders of hate, doxing people and that, they will get their comeuppance one day, and then the world will balance itself out. And yeah. The only thing is, it could be a long, it might be a long time. It might be tomorrow, but everyone gets their comeuppance. Hey up, Debla. The link is pinned. Big up, Debla. I enjoyed that stream earlier. I enjoyed it that much when I came back from Sainsbury's. Don't even get me started on Sainsbury's, man. Normally, yeah, my fortnightly shop is around 80 quid. It was 26 quid more in fucking Sainsbury's. 20 fucking £6 more. Like, yeah. It's like when you get, when you're on the dole on the rock and roll and money's like easy come, easy go. When you spunk it all, yeah, it doesn't really bother you that much, right? But when you actually work for your money, like, I don't know, like 26 quid is like 26 quid, but yeah. The moral of the story is, Don't go to Sainsbury's because it's closer and it's raining. Drive an extra 10 minutes. Go to fucking Asda or Tesco. What's up, Debs? How you doing? Where is everyone, man? I came on earlier and I only saw Veli live and he jumped on mine earlier. So I thought I'd return the favour, jump on his. But when I tried to jump on his, he was AFK. He wasn't around. So his panel was going, but he just weren't around. So let me see who's live. See, I don't even think G Block's live anymore. I don't think he's live anymore. Streamed 20 minutes ago. No, he's not live. But yeah, as I said, people get their big up, Patsy. How you doing, love? There is an open panel, guys. As I said, I'm feeling like ostrich right now. Just because ostrich doesn't. It's not that he doesn't do panelists. He just doesn't know how to. He uses YouTube Studio. He doesn't use StreamYard. Considering though, not many people are live, and there's 54 people in the house, and the link is pinned. I think today we got more side chatters than the panelist massive. But as I said, big up Taffy pal. But as I said, Chris, do me a favour, lad. If you don't know what happened, keep your mouth shut, please. I don't know what you're talking about if I don't know about what happened. We've been covering quite a lot tonight, so if you could be a bit more specific. Taffy, do you want to jump on, mate? Like, you know, you're being, you know, I don't know if you're trying to wind me up or you're being serious, but let me try and work this out logically. Chris, well, considering, oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Well, you know, that's the thing. I'm the last to know things, but you know what, Taff? Yeah, do you know what? My bad. I was just worried, you know, people would try and do the same to me, that's all. And yeah, now I know what you're going about. Yeah, sorry, Taffy. But yeah, the link is pinned. Oh yeah, guys, it's a shame I had to delete my stream earlier on. But Brian was with one of his bitches. Some guy, apparently he spent 10 years in the joint, and yeah, fucking, I didn't know what to make of the dude. Fucking, if looks could kill, right? The whole panel, yeah, would be dead. It would be a bloodbath. Like, Brian just kept spinning the camera onto this dude, and he was giving the dirtiest fucking looks. Like, if I was walking in the street, yeah, and someone looked at, do you want to take a photo, or that's if I was in a good mood, yeah, or I'd say something like, what the fuck are you looking at? Have you got a problem, motherfucker? But nah, to be honest, the look that he was giving, big up Seven, the look he was giving, right, is a sort of look that if I was giving someone that look, right, I would want to fucking, like, yeah, that would be the sort of look I'd give someone if like, do you know what? I don't even want to give a scenario of of a reason why I'd give a look like that. But put it this way, right? You can tell, yeah, that, you know, I did say to Brian, yeah, I did say to Brian's mate, I forget his name anyway, but I said to him, like, sarcastically, so, what do you look for? What do you look for in a potential friend? You know, because for someone to be like Brian Hell's friend, IRL, in real life, you know, they're either as deluded or retarded as Brian, or they've been sucked in, uh, like apparently Chrissy Morris was. You know, I remember that time when fucking Brian and Chrissy were friends and they actually went to Speaker's Corner together one time. So, you know, Chrissy Morris says that, I was fooled by Brian, I was duped. So if someone like Chrissy Morris can be duped by Brian Hurl, then, you know, some criminal that's been in prison for 10 years, I guess easily could. Let's see what the side chat is saying. Let's see what the side chat is saying. Morning, folks. Seven. That's either a bit of sarcasm on your part, or oh my giddy gosh, it's actually gone midnight. I'm thinking like, Seven, why are you saying good morning? Like, it's in my head, I thought it was like 11 p.m. Fuck me, man, time's gone quick. So 1 second, if it is 1:10, and I've been doing this stream for 1 hour 45 minutes, I must have started the stream about 25 past. Oh yeah. Sorry, Seven, you're correct. It is morning. And Taffy, mate, I'm sorry if yeah, if I don't know the deal properly, you're right. I shouldn't talk about things and also, you know, I respect you, Taff. So I didn't mean it in any disrespect. I was just worried if someone found out where I worked, would I be fucked or not? But anyway. Has Telegram stopped working? I don't know. Look, could you cunt? When I said, yeah, I'm feeling like ostrich, I meant in the sense that he doesn't have panelists on his panel, right? And for an hour and 45 minutes, I've just been engaging with the side chat, and that's what Ostrich does. He don't have people on his panel, but like Ostrich though, he does read out every single fucking message, like word for word. Like Ed says hello Rubber. Rubber says hi Ed. Kosher Mouse says LOL. There was one time, enough respect to Ostrich, right? He was like, leave that Chris CFC alone. Leave that Penny Bunny alone. And do you know what, right? This is so fucking funny, right? When you leave my friends alone, I will leave you alone. That's the thing, like, most people's channels are easy to find, right? But Ostriches, I forget the name, is it Vanilla fucking Unicorn or some shit like that? What? Vanilla. I don't even know what his channel is called. Got Vanilla wrong, yeah. Yeah, I know that. Let me go to filters. Let me go to channel. You leave that Chris CFC alone. You leave Penny Bunny alone. Right, I'm gonna have to do this the fucking hard way. I'm gonna have to scroll down to when Ostrich last uploaded a video. For fuck's sake, man! I thought fucking I thought fucking what's it called anymore? 1 second, guys. I will get to the side chat in a sec. Big up the 50 in the house. If you want to join, hit the link. It is now 1:15. I'm probably going to be live till about 2, half 2. Shines, big up, mate. Guys, as I was saying, there weren't many people that jump on panels in the side chat. There's loads of you guys now. You are welcome to come in, you know. But let me just, guys, if any of you got the link to Ostrich's channel, if you can just stick it in the, chat, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do it the long, slow, hard way. There's a box of frogs. New subscriber, Kimber M. New subscriber, Matrix Man. I see that song comes to my head. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, gonna take it higher. Liquid Avenue, Electric Avenue. I am right though. Look at Jupiter's pictures, they're all fucking airbrushed and filtered. I have never, ever, ever used a fucking social media, filter. Don't bug out on me. I'm gonna have to take my camera off a second, it's slowing down. But it is true, right? If I was you, Moon, Jupiter, if I was you, I would keep Hector because it would be a lot easier for Hector to find a new bird than it would be for you to find a new man. You know, I think Luke should have done an award, right, for the YouTuber that deserves a medal for putting up with the most deluded woman Sorry about that. I lost a bit of connection. But yeah, as I was saying, Luke should have done an award for the YouTube partner that deserves a medal for putting up with the most bullshit from a fellow content creator. If you can actually call Jupiter Streams content, I call it more bitching. You know, I actually feel sorry for Hector. I don't normally bitch about other people like that, but when it's been done to me, big up Linda. But yeah, when it's been done to me, I'm a nice guy, and some people they take that kindness as a weakness, and a lot of the time, people would bitch or be snappy with me, and I would just to avoid fucking a petty. Luke didn't do awards, he did a race. Okay, I thought I won an award though, Debs. but yeah, a lot of the time, you know, when people would bitch and it would be petty, you know, I wouldn't respond, yeah, because I don't want to be known as someone who just comes on here and bitches, right? You know, everyone is known for different things. Like Luke is known for calling out bullshit. Like Seven is known for like being the life and the soul of the party, having a laugh. You know, at the moment, I'm probably known for fucking chatting shit sometimes. But like Luke said, man, fucking when I haven't, you know, been completely 100%, it hasn't been about other people. It's been about myself, you know. But yeah, I don't want to be known as someone who bitches all the time and who's a bitch. So quite a lot of the time, if it's over something stupid, you know, I've let it slide, and people have took that as a weakness, or you know, or me backing down. And yeah, don't get it twisted, you know. I'll let things slide to a certain degree, but cross that line, cross that line. I was going to try and say something that was going to rhyme then, but Shines, jump on, say hi, man. What you been up to, Shines, pal? Big up Linda in the house. Who else have we got that I haven't said hi? Big up Easy like Morning Glory. Let's see. Chris, sweetie, as a bisexual man, I can say you are a bit of alright. Okay. Do you know what? I've heard a lot of people say don't knock it until you've tried it, right? And I've watched Balls of Steel, right, where there's a guy called the Big Gay Following, and he goes, "Fancy a bum? You never know, you might like it, but you know what? Thanks for the offer, but I'm as straight as a banana." No, I'm only joking. No, I'm a heterosexual guy, mate. I'm straight. Um, I don't know what you look like, but even if I did, you know, as I said, when it comes to blokes, I can look at a bloke and think, oh, he's an ugly cunt. I can't look at a bloke and think, oh, he's hot or whatever. I can look at a bloke and think, right, I could see like that he could get fit birds and that. But yeah, thanks for the compliment, even though I know you're probably taking the piss. But yeah, I'm a straight guy, mate. But you know what? When it comes to bisexual people, you know what I think? I just think they're greedy when it comes to sex. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get straight people, you get gay people, right? You get a preference, right? Is it me, right? Or do you not think, but when it like bisexual people, like they're just greedy when it comes to sex? Like, you know, any hole's a goal. Do you know what? Like, yeah, like I want a shag tonight. I'm gonna take it where I can get it. Nah, do you know what? I only can speak from my own sexuality, but you know, obviously there's homosexual people out there, and I can understand someone being bisexual more than uh being homosexual, because you know because I like women, you know, the bisexual bit, you know, makes more sense. But yeah, there's people that like they're up for anything, right? And I think they call themselves trisexual because they'll try anything. But yeah, you know, heterosexual people, right? They just stick to the opposite sex. Homosexual people deal with the same. But bisexual people, they get, you know, they get the best of both worlds, you know. Like I think they are quite greedy. But easy like morning glory. No doubt you're someone we know. Let's just change their name. But if you are new to the show, welcome to the Chris CFC 2.0 show. We don't discriminate on here. Black, white, green, blue, hetero, homo, bi, tri, whatever. We don't discriminate on here. If you happen to be on the panel with Brian Hell, then yeah, expect racial comments, expect to be called whatever, you know. But yeah, most of the time I'm quite strict on racial, homophobic, doxing and things like that. You know, but you know what? I'm going to do a little investigation. I am going to, when I see someone new, I just love to go onto YouTube and search for their channel. One second, let me make sure. Yeah, I'm not going to show your channel live on YouTube. I haven't got your permission. Secondly, but you can tell a lot. You can tell a lot by a channel from when it was created. There's quite a few. Okay, more about this. All right. Do you know what? As I just subscribed to you, right? You got your first subscriber, joined May the 5th, 2023. No videos. To be honest, that is ringing out a few red flags to me. But listen, yeah, easy like morning glory, mate. All I will say is I don't have a problem with anyone's sexuality, right? But when I say that I'm straight, I would respect it if you could respect that I'm straight. And yeah, just whatever you want to do, crack on. But that's not my deal, pal. And you know, yeah, you're welcome. But I will respect your sexuality if you can respect mine. Thank you. Hopefully that's all I need to say on that. Right now, I can't take anyone's spanners or give anyone spanners right now. The 50 in the house. If you haven't got a spanner, big up Kimmy. How you doing? Are you curious? Am I curious? I'm curious who you really are. because I think that is a sock account. No subs made less than a year ago. Spit some bars, Chris. Yes, screaming handbag. Train comes and easy like morning glory knows its destination. It's a one-way ticket for Chris CFC to go to Hendon. Is it? Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, big up, Kim. Kimmy, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Come on, guys. Someone fucking engage, talk, like, talk to me, like, properly, like. As I said, I do, I do appreciate the side chat, but, I've been, even though I've been interacting with the side chat, right? As far as anyone walking in the corridor, I'm talking to myself, and, the first sign of madness is when you actually talk to yourself. Even though I'm technically, engaging with you guys, technically I am actually talking to myself. Oh, you got a date tomorrow, then? Good luck. Is it a blind date? Have you have you been talking on social media? Did you meet in real life? As much as I'm happy for you, Lynn, it kind of sucks because I'm single at the moment, and it's like every time I want to be single, right? I'm always in a fucking relationship, and then every time I'm single and I'm actually looking to settle down, so I'm actually going to take some advice. Don't look for love. Just to do what you're doing, and it will find you. I've exhausted every other avenue, so it can't really hurt. Quite a few times, quite a few very good looking lasses have come in. But the thing is, when you got your landlord a couple of meters away, because the bar I work at is kind of like a U shape, right? So like yeah, like you kind of got the left of the pub and the right of the pub. So because it goes round in like a U, it can serve both sides. And my boss, he's firm but fair, right? And you know, there's times, I've seen some kind of hot women where if I wasn't working and I was in my leisure time, I might, I might try my luck. But yeah, a couple of times, I've been chatting to a few people, and I get that look from my boss, like just in his eye, like, when you get a little look, it's like words don't need to be spoken, but it's like it's a look that basically says, yeah, less of that. You're here to work, not to socialize. So how many plates can you spin or juggle? I could probably juggle about 10 plates. They'll probably all smash afterwards, but we've got Kim in the house. Let me make sure. Kim, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Big up. How are you, Kim?
I'm all right. I was just going to sleep, but I feel a bit bad for you because no one's jumping on, so I thought I'd jump on for 5 minutes.
Listen, thank you, yeah. But, you know, if Ostrich can do it, you know, yeah, as I said, man, I love to talk, right? Yeah, and as long as I'm
Yeah, I
getting
know, but when
enjoyment.
it's hard, like doing that for a few hours on your own, isn't it?
Yeah, the
How have you
difference
been
is,
anyway?
yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Did you get anything nice for Christmas? God, I sounded like I had a list
Well,
then.
you know,
Hi,
yeah,
Nin.
when you're 38, man, Christmas is more for kids. But yeah, you know, it's yeah, like yeah, for Christmas, you know, time with my family and stuff. That was probably more valuable than you know.
Sorry if you can hear a loud bloody mud hamster is running in his wheel, and it's really fucking loud. Don't know if you can hear it.
No, I can't. But
Uh, oh God, my son got this thing right, and it's what's it called? It's called, is it Quest? Something Quest, and it's like you put it on, and it's like an eye mask, right? And it's got controllers, and oh my God, it is fucking amazing. Like they're usually like £600, but he got it for like 300 and something. But I
say that
used
again.
it to.
An eye
It's
mask with controllers.
Yeah, it's called something Quest. Something is it? Something. Oh, what the fuck did he say it was called?
Any women in the side chat, if you know what she's talking about,
No,
just
it's not a
put.
woman's thing. No, 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 no. It's like a gaming fucking thing. Let me just. Oh, I
Oh,
can't.
you're on about the VR headsets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't remember what
Oh,
it's called though, but it's a really expensive one. But he got it on offer, so he got it for like it was either 300 and something or £400. It's just usually 600 and something. But I
because
used it today.
you get ones for the PlayStation. That's called PSVR,
Yeah, no, no, it's not the one for the
and now you
PlayStation.
get these random ones like that. I don't know if you've heard of an app called Temu. It sells like it's like Wish but cheaper, right? You know, they've got these VR headsets now that have got their own built-in games.
Oh,
They're
honestly, it
pretty
was
sick.
fucking. I couldn't believe it. Right, I put it up. I like put this fucking mask thing on, and like had these controllers, and my son was saying, "Oh shoot!" There were like little bubbles coming up and that, and I thought, "Well, it's all right." And then suddenly, this fucking spaceship came down from the fucking ceiling, right? And it was so fucking clear, and oh God, it was really weird. And then all these aliens started jumping out of the fucking spaceship, and you had to shoot the aliens, and then like the controllers suddenly turned into like guns, like laser guns. It was
It's
really
so
weird.
funny, yeah. You should actually say that, right? Because in October, right? It was one of my brother's birthdays, right? And you know, like in the old days, you used to have laser quests and that, yeah. Now they have these bars, right? And they have these VR headsets, right? And literally, right, you pay like you would pay to go to Laser Quest. I'm gonna bring it up on screen anyway.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Well, no, I
but
don't know what you're
you
talking
wear
about actually. I don't know
you
why I
wear the
said I do.
headset. You wear the headset, right? And there's two scenarios, right? There's a dinosaur attack and there's a zombie, right? And
Oh yeah, yeah,
literally,
yeah, yeah.
you're in this room, right? And you're in this room and you got like the VR headsets and you have the guns and that, right?
Oh, and you shoot them and that.
The way like I played the zombie one, and the way they make the layout, right, it makes it where it looks like you're moving around the building, but you're literally going in circles, right?
Well,
And,
my daughter put on
as you're walking around, they're putting ammo on the floor, and literally zombies are coming at you.
Yeah.
We are healing. I'm gonna show it to
Oh,
you now.
oh no! Don't show me! No! We're gonna bore the shit out of everyone talking about this.
No, it's just a shop.
Yeah, no, but it's boring for us.
But a good
yeah,
thing
don't
is,
worry, Chris.
You can play against your friends, and like afterwards, it tells you like who got the best kill ratio and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, my daughter put it on, set it so it was a concert. It was a fucking Taylor fucking Swift concert, right? And it changed my whole living room. So like it was completely white, and then there was a stage with her on singing and stuff. It was really fucking weird. It's like I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, so we got that, but had a pretty quiet Christmas, really. Didn't do an awful lot, but never fucking do. My washing machine decided to break and fucking piss water all over my flat, so that was fun. You're not looking up that fucking game to show everyone, are you, Chris?
You put it into my head, man.
Oh, don't show you're going to bore everyone with it. I wish I hadn't brought it up now.
How is it going to bore everyone? It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, I know, but people aren't going to.
So you bought a headset, right? And you think it's good, but now you're saying that it's going to bore everyone.
Yeah, it's good if you're using it yourself, but if someone's explaining it to you, like it's all right if I'd say for a couple of minutes what it's like, but when you start bringing videos up of it and everything, it's like, oh fuck. Do you know what I mean?
This ain't the same.
You're going to do it anyway, aren't you? You're going to completely ignore what I've said, aren't you?
No, I'm asking.
This
ain't the same thing. But the headset you've got, has it got preset built-in games, or can you actually buy new games for it?
I think you can buy new games for it. You can do all sorts of. You can watch like Amazon through it. You can watch films through it. You can watch concerts on it. Like you can do all sorts with it. I don't know. I don't fucking know anything. It's just this white fucking mask thing with two controller things. I don't know, but it's bloody good. I know that.
Yeah, the VR headset on the PlayStation, right, is pretty sick because when you play games like
no, I know it's better than that one. I know it's a lot better than that one.
But on the PlayStation, though, if you play like Grand Theft Auto, if you're driving a car, for example, and you turn your head to the left, it looks like you're looking out the left window and everything. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. So how did it end with Brian's day? I finished. I couldn't watch it all. I think Kermit has taped it, so he'll probably do it as a premiere. He's cut out the porn bomb, obviously.
I don't know. I deleted that, but I really enjoyed that stream, and it was quite annoying that I had to delete it because all my streams I never delete them. Is that the real Babs McKay? Chris, you need to find a nice smackhead girlfriend who likes to get wasted like you. Listen, did you not fucking admit, Babs? Do you know what? Babs, first of all, right, yeah, it's
It's not.
Right? And secondly, you admitted to smoking it yourself, yeah, bitch. And thirdly, right, I don't go around calling people's daughters fucking sluts. You can't chat in here. Are you fucking serious? Why don't you jump on? Oh, you're too shook.
No,
You know,
are you fucking kidding
I
me?
know there's a fake Babs McKay going around, but that Babs McKay, right?
The real
If
Babs
that is a
McKay is
troll
the
of
one
Babs,
that keeps
I do apologise, Babs.
the real one is the one who keeps asking people to sniff her finger all the time. That's the real one.
No,
I don't know.
that's
No, he's. Did you see Babs' wrong list that she brought out?
No, did you say that Kermit's gonna play my live, because I do give him permission, and if he's got the live, I'm glad that he's got it, because that was an actual.
You know what Kermit's like? He don't care if people give him permission or not. He's gonna bloody play it anyway. But yeah, no, he takes it, and he just like got rid of the. Yeah, he got rid of the.
I did enjoy that. I did enjoy.
Yeah, Ed, she keeps asking people to sniff her finger all the time, Babs. Dirty old cow.
I did enjoy that. But yeah, I did enjoy that live earlier. It was the first time Belly came on. Let me just check out this channel to see if it is, because you can tell a lot by going to someone's channel.
Whose channel are you checking?
More about this channel. Babs McKay. See, look, it's a fake channel. Joined 22nd of July 2023. 2 subscribers. So that's not even the real Babs McKay. So Babs,
really?
As much as it's going to hurt me to say this, I'm sorry.
Leave her.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even. You know what? I'm not actually. Listen, I'm not actually sorry, because whether it's a fake Babs McKay or not, it was Babs McKay that said that to me. It doesn't mean I mean her. So yeah, I retract that apology.
Oh, don't delete her.
Huh?
You're not deleting her, are you?
No.
But did you see
Babs? You're a cheeky fucker.
Babs did her own list of like wrong uns and stuff. She's done another fucking list, didn't she? And she voted me. YouTube.
She never put me on the list, right? And I commented. I was like, yeah, like.
Oh no! She's done another one. She's done another one. Go to her channel, like the proper one. She's done another fucking one, hasn't she?
No,
she's named me. She's named me as YouTube's biggest fucking wrong-un. Me.
1 second. This fucking easy like morning glory. Chris, would you rather fuck Babs or take it like a man in prison? You know what, easy like morning glory? The only thing I can relate to.
You're thinking about it, aren't you, Chris?
No. The only thing I can relate to The only thing I can relate to easy like morning glory is I wake up with a morning glory. That's about it. That's where the similarities end, right? But I would rather not fuck Babs, and I'd rather not take it like a man in prison. Like, there's deal with Babs or there's.
No, but if you had to choose, which one would it be?
This is like when Will asked me, one time, would I rather drink a fucking cup of my dad's spunk, or a fucking cup of my mum's period juice? Like, what kind of question?
Oh, that's fucking. Oh, thanks for that, Chris. That's fucking disgusting.
In my family's life, that's what Will asked me. Big up, Jose. But yeah, do you know what? I would like neither. But that's the thing, right? My hole is an exit only, right? Now, even if, right, which I wouldn't do either, even if I chose Babs, because I'm straight, which I wouldn't, right? And I had
Chris, you're explaining way too much.
I wouldn't be able to get a boner to deal with Babs in the first place.
Chris, that's enough. You don't have to explain anymore.
Hey, listen, easy like morning glory, man. Allow your fucking sick fucking what if scenarios. Do you know what? Hey, easy, mate. Listen, yeah. Hey, would you? You know what? I'm not even reading that. Do you know what? Easy that morning glory, yeah. You're one sick fucking bastard, mate. Listen, right? Don't project your fantasies onto me. Would you sniff? Oh, mate. Would you? Easy, would you, mate? I'm easy like morning glory.
Oh God.
Fuck Sunday morning, mate. Easy like morning fucking glory. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but anyway, Babs has brought out this new list, like end of the year list. You're on it for something. I can't remember what. I think no. Were you the saddest act or the biggest beg?
Fuck Schindler's
Look.
List. It's all about Babs's list. Schindler,
Fucking hell,
fuck
Chris.
off of your list. It's all about Babs's list.
Hey Chris, I was sent over from a transgender group.
Oh,
Told
guys, be
this is a
honest,
place
yeah.
to be.
Be honest, yeah. Put a 1 in the chat, right? If you would be offended, yeah, if you didn't make Babs's list.
I wish I could remember. Let me find it and I'll put it in the fucking in the. Kerms has got it on his. Go to Kermit's community page, and it's on there.
What is it under? Just
Go to Kermit's channel. Oh fuck! Aren't you subscribed to his channel?
I am subscribed. 1 second. Let me go to filters. Channel. 1 second. What it is though, there's so many channels with Kermit, right? 1 second. Let me share screen.
That's what I'm saying. You'll be searching forever if you aren't subscribed to it.
Just tell me 1 second. I am subscribed to it because I get notifications. I just got to find the one that says subscribed. You would have thought, yeah, the Kermit channel you're subscribed to would come up first. Is it just?
Oh
Kermit,
yeah, Ed's put it in the chat. Chris.
Thank you, Ed. Yeah, I'm going to it now. The only thing is, I can't access StreamYard. I mean, here we go. But yeah, when is Kermit planning on premiering my stream? Because
I don't know.
Love it. Do you know what? Right, it was the biggest laugh I've had for ages, and for 3.5 hours, me, Seven, Debla, Cam, Omar, and Veli, we were literally taking the piss out of Brian for the whole time.
Yeah, but you'll have him again next time you go live, and you'll be all right with him again, won't you? You do it all the time. You fall out of him, and then you have him back on again. You'll fucking have him back on.
And at the end of the day, right? Listen, yeah, I ask people, right? Like it's like earlier on, I kicked him off, yeah, because he was slagging off Seven, and he was calling Luke gay Luke. Was trying to bait Helen to come on, and I was like, "No, you ain't."
Yeah, I know, but you'll still be all right with him next time he jumps on.
That's the thing. I ask people, right? Do you want, like, sometimes people on the panel want to speak to him, but personally, right? You know,
whoever wants to fucking speak to him. I think Seven did want to speak to him earlier, didn't he?
Anyway, where it's on his community page.
Yeah, so community, yeah. Scroll down, scroll up. There. Yeah, it's there. It's there underneath community. Scroll up. Or scroll down. Is it scroll up or scroll down? Am I being
1 second, community.
Don't know, you've just come out of it.
I'm on community.
You just had it a minute ago. It was there. There it is, there. No, down.
Here, yeah?
Go down, down. Yeah. Right, so click on that.
So Bab's done her own awards. Last time I saw her,
Yeah,
she
so
was on her
scroll.
knees, grovelling, feeling sorry for herself. Let's see. Where's the rest of it? Is there more pages? Let's see.
It's all there. I don't know what you're
Alright,
doing. Why can't you just open it?
I did open it. I clicked on it.
Well, scroll.
There's, look, that's one. I've clicked on it. That's one page. And then you slide over to the next page. So she's got most arrested bops, biggest liar Jupiter, most unwashed ostrich.
That's the bottom of the list, though. That's the bottom of the list. Your one's on the top of the list.
Well, I've clicked on it, and that's all there is.
Oh God, Chris, doing my fucking head in. All
right. Do you know what? Yeah. Let me prove you something. Right. Let me prove you something. Right. Just because. All right. Look. This is Kermit's page, right?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Look, now I'm going to click community. I'm on community now, right?
Yes.
Now, you said this is the one, right? Now I'm clicking on it. I've clicked on it, right? Here we go. It's come up. That's all you can see. And then there's a box saying next slide. And that's all there is. Kermit's put only certain bits of it.
No, he hasn't, because I've looked at it on his. It's all on there.
Well, you just saw me clicking on it. I'm clicking on it now. And if there was more than one page, when I click on this right arrow, like I just did now, there would be more arrows for more pages. I'm going to have to go. Let me just search Babs McKay and go to her own.
Yeah, go on then.
Channel, and it will be on that, because let me go to filters, channel. I've typed in Babs McKay. Why is beekeeper and Chris?
It's that one at the top, the bottle of perfume. That's her.
Oh my God! Look, no offense, right? Look at this. Look,
That's
you type in Babs McKay. The first thing it says, a slag. Babs McKay, week after.
No, go up. That's her one. Go up. It's the perfume bottle. What? Click the perfume bottle. That's her channel.
Oh, her.
The one at the top is hers. That one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now go into community.
All right. Here we go. So here's my version of what Luke did yesterday. Here we go. Biggest simp, Deaf Luke. Biggest lucky bum, Chrissy Morris. Most depressed, Entertainmen. Shit, saddest soul, Chris CFC. Yes, I won an award. Loneliest at Xmas, Luke or Fat Dan. I don't agree with that. Do you know what? Yeah, to be honest, yeah, Babs, I think you were more lonelier than fucking Luke at Christmas. Worst stalker, bops. Don't agree with that. The darkness. Anyway, I don't need to read them out because I'm not endorsing these.
It's funny though.
She wants to call Kermit a beg because Kermit fucking.
Seriously, Chris, you're taking it too seriously. I think she's called me the biggest fucking wrong un on YouTube.
Do you know what, right? You know what, yeah. If she thinks you're the biggest wrong un on YouTube, right? When there's so, apart from you voicing your opinion, which 9 times out of 10, you say things to me and I try and see the good in things, and you're like, you can see straight through it, and you're like, Chris, they're lying, and I'm like, I don't think they are. And then what happens? They're lying, right? Apart from you calling it how it is, right? If that makes you a wrong 'un, like, she's deluded, right? There's so many people. That
Oh no, don't get me. I can be a cunt. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fucking wrong 'un.
Nah.
And she sits in with people like fucking Esau, who threatens to slit old women's throats and stuff.
What she's tried to do, right, is she's tried to include all of us in it, right? Like, basically, right, she's made more awards than needed to be made just so she could include the whole of us, our side of YouTube. And it's funny, right? It's not just like Biggest Beg Kermit, it's like Bad Kermit, and it's like Drunk Seven.
Oh yeah, so good Kermit is the Kermit who takes the mickey out of a grandmother who's lost their baby grandchild. That to Babs is good Kermit. That's how fucking sad Babs is.
No offense though, Babs. Yeah, don't you think you should be up for the biggest wrong 'un, calling girls sluts and that? No offense, but yeah, and all I would say is, what basis are you saying Kimmy's the biggest wrong 'un? Because apart from
Chris, I don't care. I couldn't give a fuck what she thinks. I'd be more worried if she liked me, to be honest with you.
Kim, I know you don't care and it doesn't bother you, but there's no logic behind it.
There's no logic behind anything Babs says. She's a fucking idiot.
But you know what? Enough of that. I'm not indulging that anymore. The ramblings of a fucking nutter. And no offense, yeah, there's at least, out of her awards, how many is there? 1 sec. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Out of her 19, 20 awards, she should have at least won 5 of them herself. You know, that's pretty, what's the word? Yeah, that's...
Well, she should definitely have won the biggest beg. She's the biggest fucking beg on here.
No offense, yeah, but her awards are pretty biased, in my opinion.
No, really. Anyway, Chris, I'm gonna have to go because I'm fucking knackered. I just thought I'd jump on because, like, no one was jumping on. Hopefully someone else will jump on for a bit.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm starting to get a bit tired, but you know what? Yeah, thanks for jumping on, Kim. You're always welcome. You're awesome. And yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I don't even need to tell you, not even listen to what you've got to say. But
yeah, seriously, do you think I'm bothered by anything Bab says? I'm not bothered by anything that woman says. I'm not bothered by anything Esau says, any of that lot. I couldn't give a fuck.
This cracks me up, man. Here we go, look. Chris, if you sniff my finger, I will sniff your dick. Do you know what? I don't want you going anywhere near my dick. If you went anywhere near my dick, within a week, it will turn black and fall off. Oh, guys, you know what?
Yeah, I wonder how she knows that Chrissy Morris has got a lucky bum. How do you know that, Babs? What have you been up to?
Do you know what? The side chat, man. Oh, big up, Max. The side chat are fucking off their nut tonight, man. Fuck you know. Fucking easy like morning glory. You are fucking one fucking weird fucking... It's like, you know that...
You know that easy
like morning glory, yeah? He's the sort of person, yeah, that would have wrote that film, fucking The Human Centipede. You know, like a mind like that comes out with sick things. That's the sort of mind that would write that sick film, The Human Centipede.
Oh, Debla, I don't know if you saw earlier. I wasn't listening properly because he does my fucking head in, but I heard Easy saying that he's got someone from Preston going on his channel tomorrow to be interviewed, presumably about Luke. But you know, like a little while ago, he said he was going to have someone on who knew Kermit and he was going to interview them, and that never happened. So listen, I don't know why he fucking lies all the time. But yeah, he reckons he's got someone from Preston going on tomorrow and he's going to be interviewing them.
Kim, yeah, you saying that, yeah, it reminds me one time, right, when Brian was supposed to go on this channel, right, that was supposed to be reasonably big, right, and he was supposed to get interviewed, right, and in Wasp, yeah,
I remember that, yeah.
He spoke to the guy who owned the channel and said,
I remember,
Brian,
yeah.
that is delusional, right, and yeah, Brian was boasting about it for weeks. Oh, I'm being interviewed by this channel, like, you know, and oh shit.
Yeah, I remember when he did
Like,
that.
do you
That
remember
was
what
funny.
that channel was called? I swear we spoke about it like a while ago. But Brian, like, the way Brian was going on about it, yeah, he was going on like he was going to be interviewed by the BBC. It was only like a channel that had like 10,000 subscribers, but he was going on like he was fucking going on fucking This Morning or fucking something like that.
Poor old Brian, he ain't got nowhere to go now, has he? No one's talking to him. All he's got is his own. You're probably having back on, no, Chris, but all he's got is his own channel now. But he reckons he's meeting. Well, it's up to you if you want him on. It's up to you.
Yeah,
but...
please, yeah. Do you know you said that Kermit's going to play that video? Do you know when he's going to do it? Because if you haven't,
I don't know. He's just probably. I know he's done. He's done it, and he's cut out the like the porn bomb, obviously. So I don't know. Just when he feels like he's asleep at the moment, so I ain't got a clue. Probably tomorrow.
But I don't think you saw that live because I didn't see you in the side chat, right? But trust me, right?
No, I saw most of it. I saw most of it.
Some of my lives are potluck, right? Some of them are good. That's the thing. Sometimes you will get a full panel. Sometimes it will be empty, right? But that live earlier on, right? It was good, man. Like it cracked.
Well, he jumped on. He was on Vellies earlier. He went on Vellies after.
Well, yeah. When I finished my stream, Velly came on mine for a bit as well. I went shopping. When I came back, I jumped on Vellies, but Velly was AFK. His panel was still going. I was backstage.
Yeah, but they were talking about bloody Islam, weren't they? So
I was backstage on Vellies for 10 minutes trying to get in, but because he was AFK, I couldn't. So I started my own live.
Oh, okay.
I was like, you know, because he jumped on mine, and you know, I like to support people that support me as well. And to be honest, sometimes it's easier jumping on someone else's panel than doing your own. Like when you do your own panel, you got to sit there for time, and you know, like people expect a show out of you, and if you start to feel tired, it's like, you know. But at least if you're on someone else's panel, like you can just hop in and out. But yeah, it depends what.
Babs wants that Babs McKay account needs a spanner, Chris.
Yeah, well, as I said, and I'm not even joking. First of all, you got to stop saying, if I smell your fingers, you'll smell my dick. Yeah? First of all. Secondly, right? Until I get my phone back from the insurance tomorrow, my backup iPhone, I'm not even joking, it's got wet. And I can't even enter the code, to... Let me show you something if you lot can see it, right? When I'm on YouTube, right, and I go onto my channel, when I go to the side chat, right, and I go to mod people up, for some reason, right, you know where it says mod people up, the screen, it goes massive, right? And where it says accept mod, like, you know when a screen's big and you can scroll sideways to see the whole screen. The screen's big, but it won't let me fucking scroll, so I have to do it on my phone. But 1 minute, my phone might have dried now. Nope. Here we go. 1 sec. Look, this is fucked. There's my phone. When I press the 0, it doesn't work. The top buttons work, but because I got it wet, for some reason, the 0 button ain't working. So yeah, hopefully
get bloody cover for it. Yeah, you need to get a cover for it. You need to get a cover for it so it don't fucking.
No, this is.
What, was you out in the rain, or was it? Oh, okay.
I've got iPhone 13 or 14. Is it 13 or 14 Pro Max? I broke the screen on it, so I'm using my old iPhone 8 at the moment.
Oh, look, Deborah said go to settings and put in desktop mode. Change the layout even of your keypad.
Okay, what I'll do is tell me if you can see this, right? 1 sec. I know you can see this screen. Wait a sec. But
yeah,
until the side chat comes up. Tell me if you can see me click on the. You see back? Can you see here? I'm clicking on Babs, right? Can you see that? Can you see it where it says add as moderator? Yeah. Can you see that? When I click on it, you see the way it doesn't fill the whole box. And when I go to standard, it's got cancel, and then next to it, to the right, it should say okay. It doesn't let me move it along.
It's something to do with your screen layout then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I normally.
You must be able to change it.
I normally type on my PC,
I don't know.
I normally mod people up from my phone.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter. I get my iPhone back tomorrow, so if anyone's not modded that I want to be modded, I'm sure you can wait 24 hours. But yeah, on that note, it's coming up to 3 hours. You said that.
Yeah, I want to go anyway. Yeah, I'm knackered.
You're cream crackers.
When are you streaming next?
I finish at 10 p.m. tomorrow, so it will be, if I go live, it will be after 10 p.m.
Oh, okay.
It depends. If someone like Luke is live, then I'm just gonna jump on support his channel. But we'll see what.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Babs account.
You think I let Easy cut my hair? My hair got wet when I went out, right? Easy couldn't do a fade like that.
I'm going to jump out, Chris.
Okay, big up, big up.
I'll speak to you later. Bye.
Big up, Kim. You're always welcome, darling. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to show one thing before I go. Talking about the VR thing. 1 sec. This is the new Laser Quest now, right? It's in there's one in Ealing Broadway.
Hey guys, welcome to Navatar, where you, your friends and family can experience VR together. At the front we have our reception and bar area where you'll be checked in 30-minute experience. We also have a fully stocked bar which you can enjoy before or after your experience. We offer a 60-minute experience that caters for groups of up to 5. For larger groups, we'll simply split you up into even teams. Your experience will start here in a place we call the demo area. The demo area has 3 mini experiences that intensify as you go along. We call them See, Score, and Scare. See is all about experiencing the visual aspects of VR and exploring the visual hand-eye coordination going. Our games are quite get the hang of them. And then lastly, we have Scare, where we'll be testing your fear of heights by making you walk the plank at the top of a skyscraper. This experience can get your heart pumping, adrenaline flowing, and is a great opportunity to take some videos. Once you've completed...
offense, yeah, but are you serious? Like, making you walk the fucking plank. You might have a VR headset on, right? But you literally know you're standing on fucking solid ground. Like, if I was wearing one of them headsets, right, and it looked like I was walking the plank, but I knew deep down in my head, right, that I'm literally fucking on the fucking floor. Like, yeah, fucking, I don't get that. But anyway.
All 3 demos, you should be feeling a lot more. Now it's time for the main event. As you enter, you'll see your player names on the screens above. This will indicate your playing station. One of our navatars will kit you up and give you a short briefing. During the game, you'll be able to see.
So basically, there's a couple of different scenarios, right? I think there's an army one, there's a zombie one, and there's a dinosaur one, right? You can pick, yeah? And you get the guns, yeah? You can see the guns on the wall. And that room, you see them going, right? The way the VR leads you, right? It leads you around in circles, but you don't know it. And like, I played the zombie one, right? And literally, right, as you're going round, staff are dropping ammo on the floor, and literally, you gotta literally manually reload the gun, and like zombies are coming at you. It's fucking nuts, and you can chuck grenades and everything. It's fucking banging, bruv. You should try it if you ever get the time.
Communicate and work with your teams in order to achieve a high score. We have 4 bespoke experiences tailor-made for our space. Overrun and Overrun Stage 2 are our zombie survival experiences. Strike Team Delta is a more objective-based experience where you're going to be preventing an alien invasion. Lastly, our new edition Toon Strike caters for families, kids, and teens.
Nah, do you know what? I love Doctor Who, right? I do want to try the fucking alien invasion, like. Have any of you seen that film, Attack the Block? Like, yeah, imagine that, right? Going around saving your hood, yeah, from all the fucking aliens. That would be sick, bro.
At the end of these scores will be displayed on the leaderboard screen opposite the bar.
So that's what I'm saying. They're normally like 6 to 8 players, right? You can either play with random people or you can go as a group, yeah? But what I like about the scores and that, right, is it lets you know, supposing like you and 5 of your pals went out, right? Like you can compete against each other, like to see you got the best score and shit like that.
After your session, you're welcome to continue using our arcade tables and bar. You can also enjoy our viewing area where you might be able to.
Of course, after your session, you're welcome to use the viewing area and bar, because your fucking drinks are like fucking £12 a pint, and just because you finished your gaming experience, they still want to suck you for every fucking penny you've got. Do you know what I mean? Of course you're still fucking welcome. Cheeky fucker.
salvage some of your pride by watching your fellow groups make fools of themselves. We're open every day, so feel free to give us a call or drop us an email if you have any questions. You can also keep up to date on the newest offers and experiences on our Facebook and Instagram page, you and your squad.
They hope to see you and your squad soon. I bet they fucking do. Now that's the sort of thing though, that's good for like a birthday party. But guys, 3.5 hours earlier, 3 hours now, 6.5 hours today. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with YouTube, mate. For a bit. I'll still be around on others. I don't know when I'll go live next myself. You know, I might go live in 2 days or a week, but I'll still catch everyone around the universe. Holidays are over, back to work, and that's the thing. I think Deborah, you said it the other day, man. I set up lives and that, and I don't end up following through with them. So what I do now is, if I've got a live, I'll set one up, but I won't put a time to it. Like I've got one that's set up for the future, but there's no time or date. It's just to show a few tricks to everyone, how to win drinks and that off your mates and stuff, proposition bets. But yeah, looking at it from an outside perspective, it would kind of piss me off if no one was live and I saw someone was going live and they didn't actually go live. I don't think, oh, I'll deliberately say I'm going live and then just not. You know, sometimes things get in the way. But yeah, big up everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Even though we only had Kimmy on today for a little bit, I've enjoyed this stream as well. The stream from earlier was a lot better. I'm glad Kermit's got it. So if you see Kermit premiering my stream from earlier, you don't want to miss it, folks. As I said, it was me, Debla, Seven, Cam, Omar, and Veli basically ripping the fuck out of Brian. And Esau, actually, yeah. But yeah, guys, peace and love. I'll catch everyone around the YouTube universe. And yeah, take care, folks. Peace out.